Narriman, the last queen of Egypt, Cairo, 1965. A young woman steps out of a taxi, holding a small bag. No crown, no guards, no photographers. Yet once she was a queen. The Rose of the Nile, a symbol of Egypt's royal dream. This is the story of Narriman Sadek, the last queen of Egypt, and the price she paid for a throne that vanished. Narriman was born in 1933 in Cairo into a respectable middle-class family. Her father was a government official. Her mother was strict, ambitious. She wanted her daughter to marry well, perhaps a diplomat, maybe a minister. Narriman attended prestigious French schools. She was fluent in languages, graceful, beautiful, with soft skin, deep eyes, and quiet poise. She never dreamed of being a queen, but fate rarely asks for permission. In 1950, King Farouk the ruler of Egypt and Sudan, divorced his first wife after she failed to bear a son. He needed a young bride, a new image. He wanted elegance, fertility, a modern queen. He saw a photo of Narriman and was immediately intrigued. She was whisked away to Rome to train in royal etiquette and to disappear from the Egyptian press. In 1951, she returned to Cairo, not as a girl, but as a bride. She was 17. Her satin wedding gown stretched nearly 15 feet, studded with over 20,000 diamonds and pearls. And just like that, she became Her Majesty Queen Narriman, the last queen of Egypt. At first, it seemed like a fairy tale. She gave birth to a son, Prince Ahmed Fuad. The press adored her. Fashion magazines praised her modesty and beauty, but behind the palace doors, the illusion cracked. King Farouk was indulgent, erratic, and unfaithful. He preferred vintage cars and casino nights to state affairs, and other women to his queen. At official dinners, he arrived with mistresses. Narriman sat in silence, humiliation masked by forced smiles. She was queen only in title, not in love. In July 1952, a military coup led by General Nasser ended Egypt's monarchy. Farouk was forced to abdicate. The royal family was exiled overnight. Narriman held her infant son tightly as they boarded the royal yacht, leaving Alexandria under armed escort. She was just 19, a widow to a fallen throne. Less than a year later, Narriman divorced Farouk in Italy. She couldn't bear the betrayal or the burden. She returned to Cairo, no longer a queen, just a woman. The people who once cheered her name now looked away politely. She married again, a respected Egyptian doctor, but the marriage didn't last. Narriman withdrew from public life. She never gave interviews, never wrote a memoir, never appeared on television. She was asked once, "Do you miss being queen?" She replied, "I miss being young." She lived in quiet solitude until her death in 2005 from a heart attack, aged 72. No state funeral, no palace bells, no headlines. She was buried in a modest cemetery in Cairo, far from the golden halls of Abdeen Palace. Narriman was the last queen of a dynasty that ruled Egypt for over a century. Her story is not about thrones or crowns. It's about love, betrayal, and survival. She was chosen to play a role she didn't ask for, and when the curtain fell, she walked away without applause. Narriman Sadek, the queen who was too real for a fairy tale and too human for history to remember.